What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bob's Garage, and today we're going to be changing the oil on a 2011 Chevy Malibu. Alright, let's get this job started, shall we? So this is a 2011 Chevy Malibu, and here's basically everything that you need to have to change the oil. So we're going to start with our oil filter, and to swap the oil filter, it's around about a 1¼ inch socket, or you can use a crescent wrench or channel locks, I'm guessing. This is a 15mm socket, and then of course our oil. What you need to know is, this is on the driver's side, this is your oil filter. So if you haven't changed oil on a modern 4-banger, they're a little bit different than what you might be used to. So here is our oil filter. This is a Fram Ultra Synthetic XG9018. And when I first opened this box, I was like, what the hell is this thing? Is this even the correct one? And yes, it is. So it comes with a new gasket, or O-ring seal, that will be used in your cap. So we're going to show you that in just a minute. So what we're going to do first is start the oil drain process, and this is just going to be a quick video because it's just changing oil. So this is now underneath the passenger side, and your oil drain plug is right here, and it should be a 15mm. Alright, so you may find yourself in the same situation as I was. So my crescent wrench is not large enough, and my socket was too tall. So when I tried to put my socket onto that cap right here, it was hitting this runner. So went over to the local car parts store for 10 bucks. They had this. It says it's for a 2.2 Ecotec, but if you look at the fine details, it says it's a 32mm 1¼ inch socket. So it's a low profile socket. So we're gonna open this up and try it. It was 10 bucks. So now I think she spent maybe about 30 bucks, 35 bucks for everything. So this just adds another 10 bucks to it. But if you already have a large enough crescent wrench or whatever, you can probably get away with that, but we're gonna try this out. Okay, so let's give this a try here. Here is our low profile socket that we just bought. So it fits right on there, no problems clearing that runner. Now I'm just gonna put on, let's see here. I'm trying to think if I should put a swivel socket on this, or that'll work. Okay, so this is just plastic. Oh, by the way, I had to use a breaker bar on the oil drain plug. Wow. Okay, there we go. Man, I don't like... So this car has had the oil changed at an oil change facility, you know, every time. I just don't like it. Some of this stuff, it seems like they use an impact gun on it, I swear to God. Especially like the oil drain plug. They're like, nope, we don't want this leaking ever. So they just, you know, put an impact on it practically. So there you go. We're going to remove this here. Alright, so after you break the filter cap free, you do want to remove that socket, because as you unscrew this, then the socket's going to hit that runner again. So now that we have the socket completely off, we're just going to undo this by hand and wiggle it just a little bit. Woo. There you go. Alright, there you have it. Alright, so here it is, completely removed. And if you look down here near the bottom, you can see that's where the rubber gasket is. And to basically get this out of here, you just gotta twist it a little bit and pull it. It snaps in more or less. And an added bonus too is if you have your oil drain plug off while or after, like as you're removing this, you'll get even more drainage out of your oil drain pan. So it's kind of cool. Those of you guys that have been following me forever know that my close-up camera work sucks, mainly because I'm doing and filming everything by myself. So just using a screwdriver to, oh, we're dumping out some oil that's still in there. Pry this out. We're just going to take our new oil filter and push it in there until it snaps in. We're going to take our O-ring, our new O-ring, place it over here and just run it down. This one is red. The one that I removed was black. The red ones are good for at least like 13 more horsepowers. And run it all the way down until you get it into that channel. I'll run my finger on it just to make sure it's clean, there's no debris on it. They also say to kind of put a little film of oil lubricant around it. So that's it. Alright, we're going to do the same and start it off hand tight. Okay. Now we can stick our low profile socket on here. There it is. And probably not going to go as tight as they had it. There you go. Just until it's snug. And all I'm using is an extra long extension. So 3/8 inch extension. And that's how you replace the oil filter. Okay, so from there, then go ahead and reinstall your oil drain plug. And the specs call for 18 foot-pounds of torque. I consider that just hand tight. When I removed it, I did need to use a breaker bar to break it free. So I'm not sure if the oil change place that previously changed the oil or last time changed it used an impact gun or something. But I believe that it was way more than 18 foot-pounds of torque holding that drain plug on. So yeah, so we're going to install the drain plug and then we're going to add our 5 quarts of oil. And then after that, I will come back and show you how to reset the service interval. Alright guys, now that we have the oil change, we're going to reset the engine oil life meter. So we're going to turn the key to the on position without starting the engine. And you'll see here it says oil life 2%, change oil soon. You're going to press these buttons both at the same time. One more time. Engine oil life reset. Now it says we should be able to hold this button down until it says acknowledge. There it goes. There it is. So that's how you change the oil on a 2011 Chevy Malibu. And thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and see you next time.